So good morning, everyone. It's officially New Year's Eve. And this is the climb for Brother Alan Feinberg, Battalion 9. Brother Feinberg was a battalion chief's aide, Battalion 9, located at the Pride of Midtown in Manhattan. Injured 54, ladder 4, Battalion 9. Their slogan is basically never missed a performance. So this is his climb to the very top of the 110 symbolic top of the tower. Brother Feinberg left behind his wife Wendy, his daughter Tara, and his son Michael. He was one of 3 Jewish firefighters killed on 9/11/2001 when he made the ultimate sacrifice so that others could live. This is to pay honor and respect to our brother lost. So, 7 verticals, and we're at the top for Brother Alan Feinberg, Battalion 9, Manhattan's Pride of Midtown. Brother Feinberg was 48 years old at the time of 9/11, and he had been married to his wife Wendy for 21 years. This climb is to keep his story alive, keep his legacy in the forefront, and to never forget our brother lost on 9/11/2001. As I said before, Brother Feinberg was one of 3 Jewish firefighters killed on 9/11/2001. He belonged to a fraternal organization of Jewish firefighters, and I really hope I'm not butchering it, but I believe it's called Ner Tamid. This is to pay honor and respect to what I read is almost 20-year career with the FDNY. On 9/11/2001, he was working as a Battalion 9, the battalion chief's aide. So, right now, this climb is being done in his honor and his memory. To carry him forward, to let his wife Wendy and his son and daughter Michael and Tara know that he will never be forgotten. To let Injured 54, Ladder 4, Battalion 9, the Pride of Midtown, know that their brother will never be forgotten. Like I said before, I had the opportunity to go to Pride of Midtown, and saw the memorial there. Spoke with some of the brothers there. Paid honor and respect while I was there. So this is his climb to the top. To remember the love he had for his family, where his wife worked for Cantor Fitzgerald before she stopped in 1996. And at that time, he was they called it Mr. Mom. He would get the kids ready for school. He was a soccer and other sports coach for the family. He was kind of like the dad chaperone, from what I was reading. And he made the ultimate sacrifice so that others could live. So for this reason, we climb. So this is the second vertical of 7 for Brother Alan Feinberg, Battalion 9, the Pride of Midtown, Manhattan. Never missed a performance. Is their logo, along with the Smile Now, Cry Later drama faces. Carrying him to the very top of the 110 stories of the tower. Symbolically, he's going with me right now. Each time this occurs, another brother will be taken vertical. And right now, Brother Feinberg is the 99th carry to the top of the tower. The goal has been set for 100 by end of 2016, and that day is today. I have one more climb to complete. This is the 343 commitment climb for Brother Alan Feinberg, Battalion 9 Chief Safe. Call him and see what he wants. I'm out here. Call up and I can see what he wants. Please. He called, but I can't take his call right now. So, this climb is to carry Brother Feinberg to the symbolic top of the tower. '99th brother carried vertical. Started back in August with Brother Agnello. If I remember right. I know for sure, but that's the month I started. And now, at the end of December, coming up on 100 brothers carry vertical. So tomorrow, January 1st, 2017, 243 and counting down. What's up?
You're done.
So, to finish off an old year and begin a new year. There's 110 stories for Brother Alan Feinberg, Battalion 9. Manhattan, Pride of Midtown, Engine 54, Ladder 4, Battalion 9. Alan Feinberg was one of only 3 Jewish firefighters killed on 9/11/2001. As with his 342 brothers, he paid the ultimate sacrifice so that others could live. They got into the towers and got us right to work in search and rescue in the greatest rescue effort in United States history, where upwards of 25,000 were saved because of their heroism and bravery. For this, we always remember. For this, we climb. Coming down the back end of the 3rd vertical now for Brother Feinberg, Battalion 9 Chief Aid, Pride of Midtown. His last position assignment was Pride of Midtown, Engine 54, Ladder 4, Battalion 9. He was assigned as a Battalion Chief's Aide on Battalion 9. He was part of a fraternal organization of Jewish firefighters called Ner Tamid, and I hope I didn't butcher that, but I probably did. But it was said at the time it was 1,000 strong, and now they're down to around 300 brothers. His wife, Wendy, his daughter Tara, and his son Michael, all left behind on 9/11/2001. He made the ultimate sacrifice, along with the rest of his brothers of the fallen, so that others could live. This is to pay honor and respect to that sacrifice. Now we're coming up on the 4th of 7 verticals. On this, the 99th climb of the 343 commitment. Fourth vertical. Originally, Brother Feinberg used to work in clothing and buttons when he was younger. When he got married, his wife never knew, Wendy, that he wanted to be a firefighter. And it said 4 years later, he became just that. One thing he was also known for was his liking of working on vehicles, his cars. That one thing he didn't get to see was the Ford Thunderbird that had come out after. This is, so he's always remembered and doesn't just become a face on a wall, a badge number on a plaque, or a name on a memorial. Our brother's story, his legacy, will carry forward for years and years to come. This is the 343 commitment. First climb of this New Year's Eve into a 72-hour shift. Our brothers will never be forgotten. So now we pass the fourth vertical. And after the halfway point, for Brother Alan Feinberg, Battalion Chief Sage, Battalion 9, Pride of Midtown, housed with Engine 54, Ladder 4, and Battalion 9. Their slogan was, "Never missed a performance." The patch looks like a Broadway billboard, and in the middle, the drama faces. I have one in my collection at the house from when I was able to go to the Pride of Midtown to pay my respects. As I said before, when I went to 10 House, when I went to Pride of Midtown, the brothers there were very welcoming. Brotherhood doesn't have boundaries. I mean, we climb all over the US. I climb in New Mexico. There is no boundary. We're all firemen and firewomen on the brotherhood and sisterhood. We all have the same job, no matter big city, small city. We're all here to make a difference. And they accepted us when we went there, just like we were with them. And that's what it's all about. The fact that you can come up and they treat you just like your family. Here's the fifth vertical. This is the 342 commitment, 110th floor, stair climb. For Brother Alan Feinberg, one of only 3 Jewish firefighters who made the ultimate sacrifice on 9/11/2001 so that others could live. He left behind his wife Wendy, his daughter Tara, and his son Michael. our brother, your husband, and your father will never be forgotten. His legacy will be carried forth. His involvement in the Fraternal Order of Jewish Firefighters, near to mid, I really hope I got that right, will be remembered. His service to the citizens of the city of New York will not be forgotten. That is a commitment, and a commitment is stronger than a promise. Promises can be broken. Commitments will not be broken. The fire service will always remember. The nation might not, but it's our responsibility to keep our brothers and their memories alive. So now we're coming up on the little rest before the 6th vertical of 7 for Brother Alan Feinberg, Battalion Chief's Aide, Battalion 9 out of Pride of Midtown. Got 2 last verticals, and Brother Feinberg sits at the symbolic top of the tower, the 110th floor. That's the 99th brother to be carried vertical. This year is almost finished, and I couldn't think of a stronger finish than to carry 100 brothers to the top of the tower. Next year, we'll start with 243 and count down from there. It's only been a little under 5 months since the 343 commitment was started, and the 100th brother will make it up tonight or later today, but that climb is going to happen. We cannot ever forget the sacrifices made. So here we go with the 6th vertical of 7 for Brother Alan Feinberg, Battalion 9 Chief's Aide. Housed with Engine 54 and Ladder 4, the Pride of Midtown. Never missed a performance. Out of Manhattan. To his wife, Wendy, and his children, Tara and Michael, your husband and father will never be forgotten. He will not just be a picture on a wall, a badge number on a plaque, or a name on a memorial. His legacy of service to his community will be carried forth for years and years and years to come. That is a commitment made to never forget, to always remember the heroism and bravery our brothers acted upon 9/11/2001. This is something that we carry in our hearts, our minds, and our arms, where I wear that 343 as a constant reminder that I will never forget. This is something very near and dear to our hearts. And this is something that will carry on. The 343 commitment is live because it's going to create a historical archive. So anyone that wants to see any of the climbs can log on and go back. For any family members or brothers lost, that's why it's a live situation. So the story will live on, that it will carry on for years and years to come. This is the last rest period before the last vertical. For Brother Feinberg. Last little bit of the last vertical. This is now soon to be the 99th climb in the stairs at the top, with one brother left to carry to finish off 100 climbs in 2016. This is the 343 commitment for Feinberg, Battalion 9 Chief Aide. And this is the last vertical. Upon completion of the vertical, it's going to put us at the 101st to 102nd floor. And we're so close to getting there now. This climb is dedicated to the Battalion wife, off and on the line, to the pride of Midtown, Midget 54, Ladder 4, Battalion 9, to his family left behind, his wife Wendy, daughter Tara, and son Michael. Our brother, your husband and father, will never be forgotten. His legacy, his story carried forth. His commitment to protect the citizens of New York will not be forgotten. He was one of only 3 firefighters of Jewish heritage that made the ultimate sacrifice, 9/11/2001. And he was also a member of the Ner Tamid fraternal organization of Jewish firefighters, which deserves honor and respect. This is his climb, symbolically carrying him to the 110th floor, the top of the tower, finishing his footsteps. Our brothers never quit, so we cannot quit on them. This last vertical is on the bottom side now for Brother Feinberg, Battalion 9 Chief's Aide. So here we go. Past the last vertical, 102nd floor. First climb of New Year's Eve of 2 climbs for this tour of this one day, because tomorrow starts another year. This is the 99th brother carried vertical since August, when the first climb occurred, and soon to be the 100th brother carried vertical this afternoon or early evening. A milestone I did not think was going to happen in 2016, but it's only 1 climb away now. So that's the end of another year. 2016 will be long gone in a few hours. How are you gonna bring in 2017? I'm gonna finish the journey started, which will be last year at the time, to finish carrying 343 brothers to the 110 vertical, the top of the tower. The 343 commitment is going to live on. His legacy and all his brothers along with him will carry forward. But the biggest thing we can do as a service together is make a difference. Whether it be a small difference or a very large one. We have the ability to be a difference every day we're on crew. Every day we're on shift and respond to calls. People call us during their worst times. It's up to us to respond and be the change that they seek. Let's make 2017 a year of making a difference. And this climb is just about to finish. Brother Feinberg, Battalion 9 Chief's Aide. It's been my honor. Rest easy, brother. We got it from here.